Meet renowned actress, dancer, performer Jennifer Lopez. Now let's talk about her music. See, Jennifer Lopez had a problem. She's been accused of stealing all her songs from other artists. Now, pop stars get songs written for them all the time, so why is it different when J-Lo did it? Let me explain. See, it all starts when Jennifer Lopez plays Selena in a movie called Selena. For those of you that don't know, Selena is a legendary musician that met with a tragic end, but that's a story for another day. The movie was a hit, and it's simple. Record labels were like, Jennifer plays a Hispanic person that sings and made millions. What if we make her an actual Hispanic person that sings and make millions? Jennifer said, They said, come here. They said, Jennifer, sing us a little something. She said, okay, bet. They said, stop. When she was in Selena, somebody walked in. They said, sir. He said, huh. They said, in Selena, she was lip singing. They was playing Selena's actual songs in the back. Jennifer said, yeah, all I was doing was that. The label said, well, that might not be a problem, though. So they hired writers, and they got things called reference tracks for Jennifer Lopez. Now, listen closely. Having people who help you write songs, or even write your whole song, isn't such a bad thing in pop music. In hip-hop, it is. Pop music, not so much. Now, a lot of times how it's done is someone will send you a reference track, meaning this is how the song is supposed to be sung. If I just send you a song, it's a bunch of words. You need to hear the melody, how it flows. A famous example being Love Yourself by Justin Bieber. You should go and look, right? An Ed Sheeran song, Justin Bieber got the reference track. Justin Bieber then sings a song, it's a Justin Bieber song now. Now I need you to pay attention. In Jennifer Lopez's case, she decides, and when I say she decides, it could be her producer, her team, nobody knows exactly, but she decides to take the vocals from the reference track and mix it in with her own vocals and then put out a song. So it's like if Justin Bieber took Ed Sheeran's voice and used it as background vocals in his own song. But this isn't a bad thing either. In fact, Justin Bieber took Ed Sheeran's voice and used it as background vocals in Love Yourself. The problem was how she mixed some of her songs, because in some of her biggest hits, the reference track vocals will be really loud and her vocals will be kind of low. And this kind of broke the unspoken music rule of making songs. You can hear the other person singing and they're not credited or featured in the song. Like y'all remember All of the Lights from Kanye West, Rihanna, Kanye West. Well, there was a bunch of other musicians in that song, but you only think Kanye, Rihanna, because all these other vocals are mixed in so tastefully, you could just call them background vocals and you don't have to add them in on a feature. But there's something I forgot to tell you. J-Lo couldn't just take people's vocals at the time. She wasn't big in the music industry, but she knew people who were. After the Selena movie, she dates Diddy. He produces her whole first album. It's huge. But then the Selena hype dies out. She breaks up with Diddy. Her career is... But then this guy named Tommy Mottola enters the scene. Tommy Mottola is a huge record executive who's known for signing artists such as Mariah Carey, Celine Dion, Shakira, Destiny's Child, and Jennifer Lopez. Now, remember how I just told you he signed Mariah Carey? Well, they were also married. Then they get a divorce, and it's messy. So Tommy's looking for his get back, his revenge. He said, I hate you, Mariah, she said. Tommy said, he called some guy named Irv Gotti. Are you keeping up? Remember, Tommy signed Mariah Carey, Jennifer Lopez. Mariah Carey and Tommy get a divorce. He calls Irv. Irv said, what's up? Tommy says, hey, you have an artist named Ashanti and another artist named Ja Rule, right? Irv says, yes, Ashanti's up and coming, but Ja Rule is the biggest thing in music right now. He says, yes. Can Ja Rule make a song with this artist I have named Jennifer Lopez? Now, this is the second pettiest thing you're about to hear in this video. He said this because Mariah Carey just made a song with Ja Rule, right? If Jennifer Lopez makes a better song with Ja Rule, nobody's gonna listen to Mariah Carey's song. But there's just one problem. We're talking about Mariah Carey, one of the greatest singer-songwriters of our generation, versus Jennifer Lopez. But Irv has a plan. Remember, J-Lo needs a writer, a reference track, then to put the reference track in with her vocals. Ja Rule writes a song. Ashanti sings a song as a reference track, then they put Ashanti's vocals in. But there was a problem. Ashanti then becomes a huge artist, and her voice is so iconic, and she has so many songs with Ja Rule, people were like, wait a second, something's not adding up. In fact, you can hear Ashanti's voice so much in this song, it's called I'm Real, by the way, that people think it's an Ashanti song. When I was a kid, I was confused. I said, Ashanti look different. Ashanti does an interview. She says, no, y'all, like the TikToker said, it's called a reference track. All they did was use my hook, my background vocals, my ad-libs. Ooh, I was so mad. Usher said, you mad? Why I hear a song that I made on the radio? Jennifer Lopez was singing it. Brandy said, now, Usher, you know Ashanti had it worse. At least they didn't use your voice like they used Ashanti's voice. And my voice, because J-Lo took one of my songs too. And then she pops up. Natasha Ramos, a singer who kind of sounds like Jennifer Lopez. She claims she made 4 songs for Jennifer Lopez, one of them being a song called Jenny from the Block, the song that made Jennifer Lopez a superstar. Now, Natasha doesn't have a problem with any of the other 3 songs, but this song heavily used Natasha's voice in the chorus, the ad-lib, basically what happened to Ashanti. But whereas Ashanti had hit songs on her own, Natasha had to watch someone become a superstar from her own voice. Also, there's a clip of her singing a bit of the song, and let's just say there's a striking resemblance. Now, I know all this may sound crazy to you, but you gotta understand, the music industry is very treacherous. If a music executive wants something to happen, 9 times out of 10, they'll make it happen. In fact, remember when I told you that music executive Tommy was using J-Lo to take Mariah's spot? Well, he got pettier. Before Mariah Carey could release this really good song that she made, Tommy buys a sample that she used and gives it to J-Lo, so she couldn't release the song anymore, which prompted the famous interview moment when Mariah Carey says, "I get 3 hours of sleep." The interviewer asks, "Well, Jennifer Lopez gets 8. Mariah Carey says, "Well, if I didn't have to sing my own songs, I'd probably get 8 too." So all this to say, Jennifer Lopez probably isn't walking into a studio and just taking an artist's song, but it's more like with the help of the music industry, she heavily bended the rules and screwed over other artists.